back to the Diaspora channel. I hope you guys are all well. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are joining the show from tonight. I'm Kai Gabiam and I showcase Black-owned businesses on this platform. And I also interview guests from different places. Those entrepreneurs share their journeys and products and services with us. So if you are new to the platform and you are a business owner, feel free to email me at the diaspora channel at gmail.com and you'll be able to join me also live here to share your product or services. If you have relocated to Africa and you have your very inspiring story to share with us, feel free as well to email me or send me a DM on Instagram. Yeah, if you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram as well, and you can send me an email right there. Tonight, I have another entrepreneur all the way from Ghana. Her name is Fadila Ahmad. Fadila Ahmad is a business strategist, remote work advisor, and the co-founder and director of partnership and strategy at Finance Express. She's been living in Ghana for almost 11 years now, and she will be sharing everything about the company and how they can also help you if you are thinking about relocating to Ghana, starting your own business there. They will be able to help you with all that. So make sure you share this live with someone that would love to know all this information, because it's so important to have the right information and connect to the right people if you are thinking about or planning, to invest in Ghana or anywhere in Africa. So kindly give this live a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here. For those of you that would love to join the French classes as well, email me as well or send me a DM and I will be able to help you with that. Bonjour, bonsoir et bienvenue sur Diaspora Channel. Je suis Kai Gabiam. J'espère que vous allez super bien. Et si vous êtes nouveau sur cette plateforme, je mets en avant des business Black-owned et je fais des entretiens aussi avec ces entrepreneurs qui partagent leur parcours et services aussi avec nous, ainsi que ceux qui ont quitté la diaspora pour aller s'installer en Afrique. Eux aussi, ils partagent leurs expériences ici avec nous. Donc, si vous voulez aussi me joindre ici live, vous partagez vos services ou produits, envoyez-moi un mail sur diasporachannel@gmail.com et vous serez en mesure aussi de me joindre ici live. Ce soir, j'ai une invitée vraiment spéciale parce qu'elle a une histoire vraiment inspirante qu'elle partagera avec nous ce soir. Elle s'appelle Fadila Ahmad et Fadila est une stratège commerciale indépendante. Elle est aussi la cofondatrice de l'entreprise dont elle nous parlera ce soir, ainsi que Cambis est une entrepreneure. Donc, elle dirige cette agence hybride de facilitation des paiements et de transactions au Ghana, travaille avec des marchands et des commerçants dans 9 pays, leur fournissant des conseils commerciaux et du courtage, ainsi que des services de configuration et de conformité des entreprises internationales. Elle a bien activement négocié et facilité les paiements et règlements transfrontaliers. Donc, ce soir, elle est là vraiment pour partager tout avec nous parce que Fadila, elle est d'origine nigériane en fait et elle a quitté le Nigeria à l'âge de 16 ans pour aller au Ghana pour poursuivre ses études universitaires et finalement, elle a décidé après ses études de s'installer au Ghana, travailler au Ghana et là, comme je vous l'ai dit, le nom de l'entreprise en fait est Partnership et Stratégie à Finance Express. Voilà, donc elle est cofondatrice. Elle nous parlera de tout ça et puis partagera aussi les différents services que leur entreprise offre. Et comme vous le savez, le live de ce soir, bien sûr, est sponsorisé par Maison Moka. Donc, si vous voulez aussi faire les commandes sur notre site, visitez www.maisonmoka.co.uk. Hello, Fadila. Can you unmute yourself? Yes, we good. How are you?
I'm doing well, Kai. Thank you so much for having me. How are you doing today?
Yes, I'm doing great. Such a pleasure to have you here. If you can speak a little bit louder, that would be great. We can hear you properly, but it's just like
Is it better now?
a little bit louder.
Okay.
Sorry, Fadila.
Okay, I'll increase my volume as we go.
Okay, perfect, perfect. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. Thanks
Thank
so
you for
much
having
for
me.
joining me tonight. For those of the viewers that don't know you, I would love you to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your journey moving from Nigeria at age 16 to Ghana, and the whole journey. We really, really love to hear from you.
Thank you very much, Kai, for having me. And hi, everybody on the Diaspora channel. So, my name is Fadila Ahmad. I am a global citizen. I like to describe myself as such. I have passion for number one, travel. I have passion for making an impact in any situation that I find myself. I currently work in my business called Finance Express Limited as the co-founder, but more specifically as the director for strategy and partnership. So curating new relationships for our business and advising on different types of strategies we can embark and re-embark on in order for us to reach our potential target audience. I also run another company called the Africans Living Fully Community, which is a media and community platform that seeks to empower young Africans to be limitless in their pursuit of a meaningful life. So we create digital content and virtual experiences, as well as live experiences to aid them do this. So my journey to Ghana began in 2010. I was 16, 17-ish. And I came to Ghana for university under a very tenuous, or I don't know how to describe it, but under a very unusual perspective. I came to Ghana without the knowledge of my father because Ghana was my country of last resort. I finished high school quite early and wanted to study overseas, but my father's, let's just say, background, or at that time his mindset was not very liberal to allow me to study overseas. So I came to Ghana without his knowledge to pursue my undergraduate studies. And it was a very interesting experience because on one path, there was a lot of financial burden on myself and my mother to be able to support myself through college. I had to grow up really early. I had to learn how to navigate the terrain by myself because I didn't have the privilege to be able to allow other people to do things for me because I couldn't afford to pay them to do things for me. So I have gone through processing my own, of course, admission, to processing my own resident and work permits, to finding my own cheap accommodation to be able to enable me to stay in a decent place, to navigating homelessness at some point in my career, to also ensuring that I remain legal in the country even when I didn't have full time employment, to finding my first job, to navigating registering as a taxpayer, and so much more. And today I am also navigating building a business here in Ghana as a foreign national of African descent, depending, of course, on the perspective that you come from or at what stage of your life you come from in the country, the experience it's different. And now we also work with foreign nationals and African nationals to enable them to immigrate to Ghana, to be able to set up company in Ghana, as well as other jurisdictions, and to guide them through the process with more ease, confidence, and clarity so that they can be able to avoid some of the common mistakes that we have seen can cost them a lot of time, money, and even energy. Yeah, so that's basically, I would say, the backstory of how I came to Ghana. Yeah.
Wow, Fadila, what I love about your story is the fact that you just know at that young age exactly what you want for yourself. And you're like, this is really what I want. And I like the fact that though you have like opportunity, at that time, you had the opportunity to come to the UK or Canada, you say, nope, I'm just gonna focus and just stay in Ghana and do what I need to do. And because nowadays, if you can very, clarify a little bit that because, through what you share with me, I know that you could have easily, choose to come to Europe. That's
Yes.
what most of us,
As a matter of fact, I did wanted to go to London or Canada. I did get the admission, but the fees were too much. Couldn't afford to
right.
pay. Father wasn't willing to pay. So Ghana was like the most affordable option that I
Mhm.
had, and the quality of education was equally as good, or somewhat equally as good as what I could have gotten overseas. And it fulfilled my need for leaving my home country to go outside of my country to be able to start my life and start my career.
Brilliant, brilliant. And definitely this is going to inspire so many, young people out there that watch this later, that, we have great universities
Yeah.
out there, that we don't necessarily need to come to Europe, to study. And you are the proof. And I really, really love that about your story.
Thank
So,
you.
the aim of the tonight's stream, due to what you shared with me, I know, like, you help so many people, you and your team help people that want to start a business in Ghana. So I would love you to touch on that and explain the different requirements, and what people should know before even thinking about going to Ghana and start their own business.
Thank you very much. So I think for starters, I'll just begin by introducing our company. Our company is Financial Express Limited. We'll drop the link to our website on the show notes. We basically are a management consulting firm, and we specialize in international business development, trade facilitation, and compliance consulting. So what we basically do is we assist foreign nationals and foreign companies that want to set up shop here in Ghana to do so. So from the registration process to the business development advisory services to linking them up with the relevant stakeholders or government institutions that they need now for them to run their business, and taking care of all the paperwork so that they can be able to save a lot of time, money, and also be able to avoid some of the frauds that commonly occur to foreign nationals. We also host a number of events centered around educating people on what it really is like living and working in Ghana, running a business in Ghana, the compliance requirements, and all of that. So, whatever stage that you are, whether you have just recently moved to the country for family relocation purposes and now you're thinking about starting a company, or you are overseas and you are not sure whether or not Ghana is a destination for you, you can always feel free to book a free consultation for 15 to 30 minutes with us, just to go through so we can understand what your needs are in order to advise you more effectively, and you can be able to avoid a lot of the pitfalls that you would otherwise experience if you try to navigate it all by yourself. So, in terms of doing business in Ghana, it's interesting. The government of the day and even some of the previous governments of the past have been invested in promoting Ghana as a destination for foreign direct investments. However, it is important to note that it's not cheap to run a business or to start up a business in Ghana. So some of the things that, of course, I would say, or one of the reasons why you want to set up business in Ghana is one, Ghana is a gateway to West Africa. If you're trying to enter the West African market, let's assume you're a European country, your best bet in terms of economics, not economic per se, but political stability in terms of access to infrastructure, in terms of even having constant or a regular sort of electricity, it's more in Ghana than it is almost in any other country in West Africa. So that's one of the reasons. Secondly, also there's a government commitment to promoting Ghana as a destination for investment. So it means that the government is also listening to the feedback that they're getting from private sector and from investors. So the possibility of laws changing and government listening and readapting some of the strategies or some of the policies that affects the way business is being done is going to be more it's going to be more hospitable for you to do so. And then also another thing that you have to know is when you are in Ghana, you get access to relatively affordable, I don't want to say cheap labor, but affordable labor compared to other destinations that you may possibly choose. You get access to raw materials. Ghana is like the center of West Africa. You can be able to import things easily from Nigeria, from Cote d'Ivoire, from Burkina Faso, from the northern part of Ghana, And also, Ghana is a large producer of some of the popular products like cocoa, timber, cashew nuts, and so much more. So you will be able to get access to the raw materials that you need to be able to set up shop here. However, there are different requirements depending on the type of business that you want to register. But of course, the first requirement is the GIPC rule, which every foreign company or company with foreign participation need to meet a minimum capital requirement, which ranges from a minimum of $200,000 up to a million US dollars. This is not a fee that you pay to the government. This is a capital that you are required to bring into the country. So, depending on the type of business that you want to register, you'll be required to meet different statutory minimum capital requirements. That's one. And the second thing also, of course, is that you need to register with the Registrar General Department. So a company can be able to assist you to do that, can be able to advise you based on the specific need that you have on what the capital requirement is for your type of business, what is the average processing time for your documents to be completed, do you require any additional licenses? Let us assume you want to run a bank or you want to set up an insurance company. You can't just set up, you can't just register with the GIPC and register with the Registrar General Department. You need to register with the National Insurance Commission and the Security Exchange Commission now for you to be able to do that. If you want to go into financial service, you need to register with the bank. You need to acquire a license from the Bank of Ghana. So we are able to advise you on the different types of licensing that you may need to acquire and the different also operating permits that you need to acquire in order for you to be able to set up your company or to set up your shop or to set up your factory that you intend to do in Ghana. So it's very interesting to run business in Ghana. It can be very lucrative and it can also be very risky, especially due to the fact that there's high inflation rates and there's also a high currency devaluation rate. So some of these things are areas that we can be able to advise you on how you can be able to mitigate some of these risks while you're running business in Ghana. But generally, Ghana is a great destination for investment, especially in West Africa. And if you are thinking about relocating your business either from Europe or you are thinking about setting up an African subsidiary, you should definitely consider Ghana as a top destination for setting up your business. If you're also a member of the Diaspora that is thinking about moving to the country so that you can reconnect with your ancestry, it's also a country that you can be able to set up business. And there are different ways in which we can be able to advise you on how you can go about it, depending on the budget of course that you have and the requirement or the needs that you specifically need at the point in time. So this is like I would say a synopsis of what it is like to do business in Ghana. If you have any specific questions also or areas you'd like me to clarify on, please let me know. Thank you.
Yes, guys. Feel free to put your questions in the chat as well for Fadila. These services are definitely needed and very, very important because, if you don't have the right connection on the ground, they can definitely assist you with all you need, to make the transition very, very, easy for you in Ghana. So don't miss out on the opportunity of that free half an hour consultation. Just reach out and then they will be able to direct you and give you the right advice when it comes to how to do things in Ghana because these are the real experts. So Fadila,
Yeah.
the next thing I really want you to, explain to us as a business consultant and strategist, what are the services you offer to help people settling in? Because sometimes, because someone moved there and then things went so smoothly for them, that is not always the case for everybody, So I really want you to explain to people the process and how you comes in and make things very smooth for them.
Thank you. So I think let's start from the basics. The basics is immigration consultant. So
Okay.
if you intend to move to the country, you are sure or you're not sure whether it's the right fit or not, you can always book a paid consultation session with us. I'll leave the links with Kai so she can add them to the show notes.
Yeah.
So during that session, we're able to assess your individual needs. We're able to give you the practical. It's no fluff. We are not here just to promote Ghana as a destination and tell you all the good stuff. We're going to tell you the good stuff, the bad stuff, and the worst stuff so that you are
I
fully
like that.
informed and you have the right expectations of why you should move. When you
Mm.
do decide that you want to come, we can assist you depending on your nationality, we can assist you or advise you on your visa application process that you need to do back in your home country before you get here. If you're an African, if you're an ECOWAS national, you don't need a visa to come to Ghana. So when you come into the country, we assist you towards acquiring your residency and work permits. If you're also a foreign national that you have moved to the country through a visa and then now you want to become a temporary resident, we also assist you into application of your resident permit, your work permit for yourself, your spouse, and all of your children if you have any. So that's like on the first part. And the second part is that if you do decide that you want to set up business in the country, we can assist you through from the business registration process to the conduction of the market research to the linkages with specific government institutions or private sector participants that you may need to be able to run your business successfully. We also advise you on your taxes. So we have chartered accountants in our company. I'm not a chartered accountant, but we have chartered accountants in our companies. We have tax officers in our companies, and we have auditors also in our company. So we are able to advise you on the tax-related element of running your business. We're able to also advise you on the accounting, like how you should prepare your books, or if you want us to prepare your books, we can prepare your books and file your annual returns at the end of the year, so you don't have to worry about the GRA or the RGD closing down your business or filing, giving you a penalty because of late tax payment or late tax filings. And then also, in terms of trade facilitation, we assist you in procuring. So we have another service that assists people who are outside of the country who want to buy specific commodities, not all commodities, but specific commodities in Ghana and in Dubai and also in Ivory Coast to be able to procure those products on your behalf. So this is like the scope of the service that we render in relation to the question that you have asked. And for more information about additional services that we render, you can visit our website to get all the gist. Yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant. So parents with children definitely that need to go to school once they're in Ghana. Are you able to help those parents as well?
Yes, we are. So admission processing is something that we do as a value-added service for specific clients. It's not something that we do on a regular basis, but we do it upon request if you do. In fact, I don't say anything you want to do in Ghana, but we are your most reliable partner. If you need anything in Ghana or you want to get something done, if we don't do it, we know people who will do it and will not cheat you in the process. Because there is also a lot of fraud in the system. That's the most important thing that you need to know. And there's also the foreign stereotype where if they think you are coming from abroad, people will charge you more than what they will charge the other foreign nationals. But we have a pool of service providers that we can easily link you up with. Anything in relation to whether you want to even purchase a property, you want to rent a house, you want to buy a car, you want to get insurance. We have companies that we will refer you to directly so that you know you're dealing with people or institutions that are credible and will deliver on their promise of the service that you have paid them to render for you.
Wow, that is amazing because most of the time that is what people complain about, that there are lots of people out there, though there are people that are also honest, that will help you. There are also others out there that just want to take advantage of people that don't know, the rules and regulations of the country. So that's why you always have to do your homework before do it properly before making a move. So the next thing is when it comes to the business registration, how long does it take, if you guys are on board working with a client for that business to be registered and for things, to be, in place for your client?
Thank you. So minimum of 1 week, a maximum of 3 weeks.
No.
All things being equal, except there is an issue or there is a case of fraudulent information or inaccurate information or verification from your home country in the case that they are doing a background check does not come through on time. But
Right.
1 week, maximum of 3 weeks, your papers are ready for your business registration, for your resident or work permit or any of the other type of licensing. However, it's important to note that for licensing, let's assume, for example, you're opening up a petroleum or a mining company. The
Mm.
licensing process does not take 3 weeks. It can take up to 3 months, even 6 months, or 1 year to be issued, depending
Right. Makes
on the
sense.
case. Yeah, depending on the case. If you're also getting a license from the Bank of Ghana, let's assume you
Mm.
are opening a fintech or an insurance company or any form of financial service companies, the licensing period may take longer than
Right.
expected. So, uh, what we can just do is making sure that we help you manage the risks that is
Mm.
involved and to get your documents sorted out on time and in an orderly manner such that you have very little back and forth with the regulators that are processing whatever permit it is that you need to be able to run your business.
Right. That is very, very good information right there for people to know. Like it depend on the type of business you are going for. So it
Yeah.
can take a week, or it can be, it can take up to a year to put things in place. So always have, those things in mind when you are doing your planning, because people can go with $2,000, and in the space of a month or 2 months they will start complaining and shouting. So it's down to you, to do what you need to do to know how things works wherever you choose to relocate to, in Africa. I would love you to share about your upcoming event with the viewers. Yeah,
Okay, thank you very much. So,
you're
we
welcome.
have an upcoming event that our company is putting together in partnership with the Diaspora Office of the President and the Ghana Investment Promotion Council, the Land Commission, and also Rent Control. That is titled All You Need to Know When You're Moving to Ghana. This is a virtual event, a 2 day virtual event that is scheduled to happen online from the 25th to 26th of May. So, in just about 2 weeks from now, we'll be hosting that event. It's virtual online. So, this is targeted at those people who intend to move to the country or who have just recently moved to the country. The event is targeted to provide them with practical advice, insights, and information to help them be able to navigate 5 different aspects of relocation or moving to the country. The first aspect is the pre engagement preparations and the immigration related issues. So that's one. The second aspect is the economy and finance. What is it really like for you to live in Ghana in terms from an economic and financial perspective? And the third aspect is the doing business in Ghana. So you get to be able to get information about what it takes to do business in Ghana. What does it cost? How long does it take? What do you need to consider? And so much more. And you can get to ask questions directly from the panelists. And then the fourth panel is on cultural adaptivity and integration. How can you be able to adapt to the culture of the Ghanaian people? How can you be able to find community? How can you be able to find friends? How can you be able to navigate the different cultural nuances and even shocks? What are some of the cultural issues that we have in Ghana that you need to be aware of? What are some of the etiquettes that you need to be aware of? And so much more. So these are some of the areas that we are going to be touching on. And this is a fully packed event because the value of this event is way over $2,000. If you're going to get a consultation to get the information on all of these things that we are providing, then you are not paying nothing less than $2,000. And we are only charging 70 US dollars, which is about 560 Ghana cedis, for you to be able to get all of this information at once. And you also are able to get your questions answered directly from the speakers. And in terms of the speakers, we have people not only from the government, we have consultants from our company. We also have other members of the diaspora, as well as African nationals and Ghanaians who will be on the panel to share their stories, to share their insight, to share the lessons that they have learned by making the move to Ghana. So it's going to be fully packed and it's going to be the value I can't even describe any further. So if you know anybody who wants to move to Ghana or has just recently moved to Ghana and is still struggling to settle in, be sure to click the link somewhere in this video. We'll put them on the show notes so they can buy their ticket or you buy the ticket and you give to them. So that's basically a brief as to what this event is all about. And this also comes from a place of personal struggle. I've been through so much in this country. I have been through homelessness. I have been through being broke. I have been through finding employment. I have been through navigating all the cultural nuances. I've lost relationships, I've gained relationships, I've been able to build a business, and the business is thriving. I've been able to learn so much from my experience, and I'm so delighted to be able to be the host of this event. And we're going to be sharing with you all the facts, and we'll take off all the fluff. This is not an event that is going to tell you that Ghana is heaven. It's not an event that's also going to tell you that Ghana is hell. This is an event that's going to tell you the real facts about what it really is like living in Ghana and moving to Ghana, and what you really need to consider when you are making the decision to move here. And if you have already moved, what are some of the things you need to consider in order to make your stay very enjoyable, more at ease, and just have more level of enjoyment? Because at the end of the day, we all want to enjoy our lives and reduce as much as possible the stress that everyday life comes with. So be sure to purchase your ticket using the link somewhere on this video. And if you have any questions in relation to the event or other topics that you want us to add on to, you can always ask directly during the
Can
event.
we
So
have the date, please, Fadila?
the date
The
is
date.
25th and 26th of May. It's
Okay.
going to be from 3 p.m. Ghana time. We considered Eastern time because we're also expecting people from the US to join in. So it's going to be
Right.
from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. It may extend for another 30 minutes. And we'll have different panel discussions on all the areas that I have touched on.
Right. That's amazing. And for that price, it's always good to know the in and out of everything. So you're going to have the opportunity to speak to people that have been there and done, been there already done that, like Fadila herself, and you just answered, the question that I wanted to ask you as a Nigerian living, in Ghana for almost 11 years, your experiences, because it's always good, like learning from people that are very open, they don't have nothing to hide. They are just in the middle, so they are free to speak their
Yeah,
mind. So yeah, I like the fact that you guys are not just going to focus on the good part or the good things about
yeah,
Ghana only, but also other things people need to know if they are thinking about, moving to Ghana or starting a business in Ghana. Like in every country, you're going to see good people, and the same way you're going to see horrible people. So it's down to you to know who to go to if that's what Ghana is the place you thinking, like, okay, I really want to move down there and settle down. Always, reach out to the right professionals that will be able to advise you and guide you properly. And
absolutely.
Fadila, any
And
other thing you like to add?
one thing I'd like to add is living or moving to Ghana is different. It's going to be different experience for different people, depending on where you're coming from, depending on
True.
your economic status. When you come, did you come with money or did you come broke? Depending on whether you have a job, whether you have the money to be able to set up the company,
Mm.
depending on your mindset, depending on your ability to be patient,
Well, yeah.
especially if you are coming from Nigeria or any country that is very fast, you would know, or everybody would say Ghana is slow. However, if you're coming from maybe the Scandinavian countries, it can be your pule pule lifestyle, and that's how it is. So it's going to be different for everybody, and
Right.
there's no one right way or one wrong way to go about it. But there
Mm.
is, everybody who is going to move or has recently moved can definitely do with guidance and a form of direction, and that's the reason why we're here, to provide you that, not only through this event but also through some of our paid services. And just feel free to reach out whenever you need the service, or share this video with anyone else that you know would
Please.
value the conversations we've had today.
Definitely. Guys, you heard Fadila clearly. Please share this video, because, we don't want people to be so excited and, make moves. And then the next thing, they're like, oh, what is this?
Yeah,
Purely is the fact that they didn't do what they're supposed to do, take their time. And you mentioned something I really, really like, that people need to learn and make sure, like, when you go to a place, you have to learn to be patient.
yeah,
Very, very important, especially the way things, work in some part of Africa, things
Yeah,
are, you have to have that in your mind that things are very, very slow sometimes.
yeah.
So if you're not patient, it's not going to help you. So thanks, Fadila, for highlighting that. But I'd love to hear more about African living fully and the inspiration behind it.
Oh, African Living Fully is my darling baby project. I started
Right.
in 2019. I was in what's the name of this country? I was in Andorra. I remember when I first launched the website. I was in
Okay.
Andorra when the website went live. However, I started the project earlier on into the year before even starting the project. The inspiration
Hmm.
basically came from a place of personal experience. I wanted to be
Right.
able to inspire young Africans to don't think about the background they come from as the reason why they should stay behind. That's one. I
I
also
love
wanted
that.
yes, I also wanted to show people what is
Mm.
possible if you decide to believe in yourself and to go all out in creating your own lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
I also wanted to give people insight into the different career opportunities and options or path that exist. We are told go to school, get a house, get a job, find a man or find a woman, get married and have children. There's really nothing wrong with that. In this
Absolutely.
society that we are in, there is so much difference into what it means to be successful. And
Mm.
everybody needs to wake up to their own realization of what a success actually
This is
means
it.
for them. What kind of career path do they want to follow? Do they want to
Mm-hmm.
find a regular 9 to 5 job? There's really nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5 job. Or are they ready to take the off and beaten path in creating something? It doesn't have to be a
Mm-hmm.
business. In creating something or in working in a different style that people did not know or did not understand or did not see that it's normal. For example, before the COVID-19 pandemic, remote work was almost something that didn't exist in most countries. Very few people, only people in tech were allowed to work remotely, and
Mm-hmm.
people were not allowed to be able to work from anywhere that they wanted to work, even though they could be able to deliver on the
Mm-hmm.
role or the expectations that they had. And since 2016, when I quit my corporate job, I've I started as a freelancer and then a business owner. And I was 100% remote until last year, 2021. Our company
Right.
transitioned into a hybrid organization. And then a lot of people also used to send me DMs asking, how are you able to afford to travel so much and do all the things you're able to do? And it
Mm-hmm.
didn't come from a place of money. Because it wasn't like I had a lot of money sitting down in a bank account, or I had a sponsor, or I was involved in any form of illegal activities. It was basically me using my own engineering and utilizing
Fadila. Sorry.
online opportunities.
No, 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 Yahoo boys. No Yahoo boys, no Yahoo girls.
Do you understand? I've couch surfed in more than 10 countries. I've been hosted by more than 10 people for free in their accommodation. I've slept in hostels. I've slept in 2-star hotels, 3-star hotels, because I'm not traveling to impress anybody.
That's
So the
right.
Africans Living Fully project really came from a place of personal inspiration and the
Mm.
need to, one, share my story, two, be able to provide a platform where I can share the story of average, ordinary Africans out there who are living extraordinary lives or lives that they believe it's what it means for them to live fully, so that we can inspire a new generation of young Africans who are limitless in their pursuit of what
Mm.
they call a meaningful life, a meaningful career, and just all about inspiring people, empowering them, and giving them the real information that they need to be able to transform their lives. So that's basically what Africans Living Fully is. We organize virtual events. We also do virtual, what do you call it? We also host, what do you call it? Physical events. We are even currently looking for ambassadors. We are looking for contributors, people who can be writing on our blogs and
Right.
contributing their stories. We're looking for people who want to get interviewed and want to share their stories and
Mm.
all of that. So it's really the early stages of Africans Living Fully right now. And I also like to invite anyone who's watching this that wants to know more about Africans Living Fully. Just go on Instagram, Africans Living Fully, living as in LIVIING, and fully as in FULLY. Send a message and we'll be happy to work with you, share your story, or do whatever it is that you want us to do that aligns with the work that we're doing. So that's Africans living fully for you.
Amazing, Fadila. I love it. I love everything about your new baby. And it's so needed to see, very young, successful, full of ambition, young people out there doing, exactly what you are doing. Because most of the time, like you said, you are not even doing these things with, our backstage talk to impress anybody, but you started purely just to to help, and if all of us we have that mindset, what can I do, to be that positive role model to pull the next person up, whatever, your in your expertise, yourself, that is how we're going to really start seeing change rapidly on the continent or even here in the diaspora. So is something that I really love this project, and I will encourage everyone that will watch this video to reach out to Fadila and support her, support this beautiful, amazing sister right here. So the You're welcome, Fadila. I would love you to share with the viewers where they can find you, and if you have any other thing you like to add, because I wanted to add you, ask you your community give back, but clearly you're giving so much already, or except if there is something else you haven't mentioned you want to add on, you can do that. If not, just let them know where they can find you.
Okay, so the best place you can find me is either on LinkedIn or on Instagram. On LinkedIn is my full name, Fadila Ahmad Abdulrazak. On Instagram is Fadila_AA Ahmad. You can also send me an email, fadila@africanslivingfully.com, and I'll be happy to answer whatever question it is that you have. And if you have any questions in relation to relocation to Ghana or moving to Ghana, just send us an email at info@finageexpresslimited.com. We'll leave all those contact information in the footnotes, and
Yeah.
I look forward to being of service to whoever it is that needs my service.
Awesome. So, guys, if you're planning to relocate to Ghana, starting a business, reach out to Fadila, and they will definitely assist you and make things extra easier for you. That's why I'm here bringing the best of the best every week here on this platform. So you know what to do. If you like to also join me here next week. So Fadila, I know you can touch on a bit in pour les francophones, si tu veux, hein, si tu veux. Si tu veux. Sinon, bon, c'est vraiment une sœur que depuis qu'elle a partagé son parcours avec moi, ça m'a tellement inspirée parce que tout le temps, ou bien en majorité, on pense que, bon, quand on est en Afrique, on est limité, quoi. On ne peut pas faire certaines choses. Mais Fadila, franchement, tu es la preuve que on peut être en Afrique et réussir en tant que jeune, on peut le faire. Et franchement, c'est très inspirant. Et si vous voulez aussi contacter Fadila, et comme elle a déjà partagé son bébé, son nouveau bébé, hein, on va l'appeler comme ça, African Living Fully. Si vous voulez en savoir plus, vous pouvez la contacter sur Instagram. Et ce projet vraiment va tellement aider d'autres personnes parce que non seulement ils vont vous parler de différentes choses, c'est pas seulement aller à l'école, non, il y a plein de choses dont Fadila et puis son team vont vous parler de tout ça. Donc, s'il vous plaît, aidez notre sœur en allant sur leur page et puis follow quoi. That's it, guys. You know, that's what we need to do. Mais Fadila, si tu peux aussi ajouter quelque chose, tu peux ajouter. Sinon, bon, c'est une sœur, franchement, elle est formidable. Ouais.
I'll just like to say a very big thank you to you and everybody who's watching. Merci beaucoup pour le temps, pour les opportunités. Donnez-moi pour partager mon what do you say? What is story in French? I think histoire.
Histoire, oui, histoire,
Yes,
Fadila.
partager mon histoire. I'm very grateful for the opportunity, and I am here to serve in whatever capacity it is that I'm capable of serving. So feel free to reach out to me by email, send me a DM on Instagram or on Facebook.
Hmm.
Visit our websites. If you have any questions, you need any further clarification or any form of assistance, be sure to reach out to me. If you also would like to join Africans Living Fully, be sure to click the link somewhere on the show notes, and I'll see you guys there.
Awesome, Fadila. You are the proof that you can be successful as a young person in Africa. Just make sure you work hard and you know exactly what you want and go for it. That's what I
Yes,
learned,
not
from
only
your
work hard,
story.
not only work hard, because
Yeah,
this rhetoric of working hard sometimes is overemphasized. Work
right.
hard, work smart, connect with the right people,
That's it.
connect with the right people, and
Mhm.
utilize the online opportunity that exists. You don't need
Oh,
to.
oh, Fadila, I'd like you to go over that again. Really, really, really important. The
Hard
online
work is not going to
opportunity
make
is
you
just like
successful.
this.
Hard work, smart work,
Hmm.
connect with the right people, and utilize the online opportunity. Create your own story, create your own magic, connect with people, seek for opportunities,
Hmm.
apply for all those opportunities, for all those fellowships, for all those
Hmm.
programs, for all those conferences, for all those scholarships, and do not be intimidated by
Hmm.
anybody or let anybody to use your background as a method of belittling you. Don't
Hmm.
accept that. Stand up for yourself and stand up for what you believe in. But at the same time, also know when to pull the plug and when not to pull the plug, and
Hmm.
guard your energy. And inshallah, the sky is going to be our limit. We're just getting started. We have not yet succeeded. We are still on the journey to success.
Love it, Fadila. Love it, guys. It's doable right here in front of you. You can see it, and everybody is holding, who doesn't have a phone? Yeah,
Everyone
all of
does.
you guys out there, so you can too. You can. So thanks so much, Fadila, and guys, for joining us tonight. Truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you, and you know exactly what to do. Kindly share this video with family and friends. Subscribe also if you are new here, and I will see you next week with another great and very, very inspiring guests. That's what this platform is about, keeping it positive and bringing the best of the best. So thanks all of you for tuning in tonight, and I will see you next week. Good night.
Bye. Thank you, Kai, for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Fadila. See ya.